I'm fine, thanks. Sorry, I was talking to my friend Jeff. You're waking up with Bug and Moss.
Whoa, good morning, Bug.
Good morning, Moss.
And you are listening to the Bug and Moss Morning Telephone Show. I am Moss.
I'm Bug.
And I'm Moss.
And we could do this forever. We could do this all day.
You could do this all day. It is 7:02 on April 8th, 2026, the year of our Lord 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a later one. I still think of it as like 1999.
Yeah, I know. I feel like 2006 was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, not 5 years ago. I feel like 2006 was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's like, wow, 2006, I was in 6th grade. It was 10 years ago.
Totally.
Nah, dude. 20 whole years.
I feel like the way that you start processing time as an adult probably has to do with your brain fully developing. And everything after 25, you're just like, I don't understand. Everything felt like a lot slower before this point.
What? I've heard a theory that because you're alive for longer, you have like more time to reference.
I think that makes sense.
Like if you're 2 years old, you've been alive like that second year was half of your life.
So then 2 more years, you're like, that's my whole life, dude. That's the longest I've been alive.
Exactly. And then like, when you're 20, things start to accelerate just because you have more time behind you.
Yeah.
And so it feels comparatively faster. Maybe. I don't know. I read something about it once and I forgot it. It must have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Must have been a long time ago. I don't know why I sound like an old prospector.
We talked to a local guy yesterday, and he kind of just naturally did sound like an old prospector.
He had prospector energy, but I think that's what happens when you move to a place and then are there for a while.
And he did organically do that whistle thing.
Yeah, the S whistle thing.
Yeah, he was missing one of his bottom teeth, and I think that might have been why. I was fascinated. I was like, he's like a cartoon character.
Yeah. This was a very fun conversation. I wish I could do that thing. Tucker can do that thing where you whistle on your S's.
Yeah.
So I said to him. I can't do it. Anyway, we've got a great show for you today. If we seem a little distracted, we've been fighting down tech issues as we get everything situated here. If you notice that Bug suddenly freezes or stops moving or is not in sync with the audio, we apologize.
My general supernatural stink is affecting the network, I think. It wants to capture me, but I resist capture.
What was amazing is I saw you freeze like 4 or 5 times as you were saying that. So
yeah.
It's for real. And also yesterday we screwed up in a way where it wouldn't let us download the episode until like 8 p.m. So I'll double upload.
And I know that you guys are late. Sometimes it's whatever. But we had decided to go daily. And the minute we decide to really buckle down, we're like, we're going to make this our jobs. Let's do it. Tech issues make us look like stinkers.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, adding the whole video element is adding a whole nother layer of complexity on it. But we have a pretty cute little layout here, and it does some cute. Oh golly, excuse me. It does some cute things. Like it has a little animation for when we play voicemails. Hey, good morning, Atticus. Atticus
good morning.
In the chat. And also, yes, if you're typically someone who listens to this show via RSS on your podcast app, we are live on YouTube. If you go to bugandmoss.com/live, it will always take you to the current morning show, which is very cool.
Cute. Yeah, you can see our cute faces, but also you can see the pretty kick-ass stream layout that Mason made. It looks so cute.
We're getting there. It's a work in progress. Really, I want to fix the freezing issue with your camera.
Yeah, don't focus on me freezing for today. That's something that is just going to happen, and we have accepted because we needed to go. It was time. The show must go on.
We're stucky. Let's check up on our voicemails, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you have in the morning, Bug? I don't have anything besides voicemails.
Well, I just realized this is a problem we'll have to solve later. If I play voicemails, they probably won't make the phone wiggle.
Oh, no, probably not. But we can figure that out later, too.
I don't really have anything. I have some news stories from our UPI Odd News, which is a news company, just so everybody knows, that is fully owned by Korea. So,
oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it used to be one of the news sources you could imagine for anything. They don't only do odd news; they do other news, but it's owned by the Korea Regional Review.
Okay. Yeah, because I've seen UPI show up in like Reddit news forums.
Yeah, they do other news, and I think they used to be like one of the big players, but news became increasingly more and more monopolized by like a few big hitters. And so you either made it or you didn't.
UPI and their odd news is the only thing that we tend to focus on here.
Yeah, they do the other stuff, but they have a good odd news section.
Well, why don't we pop into the voicemail box and take a look at what we got?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We've got a bunch of things backed up. Well, we've got 5 things backed up. So we'll start with the earliest. This is from your birthday, so towards the end of March, and it's from our good friend, Ty.
Hey, Bub and Matt. I'm driving out at night right now, and I just figured I'd call you, leave you a message saying, hey, how you doing? I seen a lot of animals on the road today. I saw a northern flicker. I saw a couple foxes. That was pretty fun. I saw a bunch of deer, as per usual. I saw a big group of chickens. Wait, no, sorry, turkeys. I heard a chicken, but that was not a thing that I saw with my eyes. What else did I see? I saw vulture. Don't know if it was a turkey vulture or a black vulture. One of those.
Okay.
I think I saw a man. And I'm coming up some train tracks. I don't actually see a train though. What are those like? Okay. Oh, geez. Oh, man. That was more of a bump than I expected. Goodness gracious. Anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're having a good time. And, yeah, I don't know, man. What do you guys, let me know how you're doing. What's the last animal that you saw on a road trip? That would be nice. Call them back. Let me know. Let me know how you're doing. And, hugs and kisses.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Well, we thought that was Ty, but I think that was the old local man that we talked to yesterday.
Yeah, potentially our new prospector friend. Good morning, Jordan Reed, hanging out in the chat with us live.
Hey,
this
Jordan.
morning.
Oh, do you guys in the chat want to see a little surprise?
Oh, yeah, it's Little Moss X. Bug's got Little Moss X holding up to the camera here.
You can see his stuff.
In his
he has
full
like a
glory.
little sword.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute. And this is his cape.
His cape is made from like a bra protector.
A bra protector.
You know, the useless thing.
I mean, they're not useless. It's padding.
Yeah, but you always
The
take it out.
chicken cutlets.
You rip it out and you go, it's useless. And you throw it.
I do, because they put it in like bathing suits and tank tops very poorly, and they know they've done a bad job because they leave a hole for you to take it out.
Well, anyway, so Ty's question, I believe, was, what is the last animal you've seen while on a road trip?
Yeah, did we see any critters or any stuff? I don't remember seeing an animal that wasn't on a farm recently that was alive while I was driving.
I'm trying to think. I haven't had any encounters with big animals. Zaria, my sister, saw a eagle on top of a sign the other day.
Got a crazy video of it flying away.
So there's like one of the big ones. You know them big eagles?
Yeah, not like those little dinky eagles, like a big eagle.
Yeah, not those little tiny little dipshit eagles that like fly it, like use their body like a bullet.
Oh man, I got eagle news somewhere in here. I know it.
Oh, is that true? You have an eagle news story from UPI?
Yeah, but I have to find it, so vamp.
Okay. So the craziest animal, what is the craziest animal you've ever seen on a road trip?
Ever seen?
When I was really, really little, our car got surrounded by moose up in New Hampshire. And I have a very early, like, fuzzy memory of it happening. But like six mooses, 6 meese, if you're an As Told by Ginger fan.
Which we are here in this house.
Well, there was a moose in the road, and we came up on it. We were driving in my parents' car. I was in a car seat. That's how little I was. And they pulled up and they stopped because there was just a moose in the road. And if you've ever seen a moose IRL, they're huge.
They're big.
They're like 7 feet tall. They're like 3 tons. They're made of metal. They're gigantic.
They're hollow on the inside, so people can just be in there.
Yeah. Or you can fill them up with like gasoline. No, but they're fucking huge though. And so they stopped and they were like, well, what do? We can't really go anywhere till this guy decides that we can. And then 2 more came out of the woods on one side and then 2 more came out of the woods on the other side. And I just remember being a kid and looking up out the window at these giant creatures, from every side surrounding the car. It was surreal.
I think that most of my large animal experiences in a car are also like moose, bison, and or elk related, but I don't think they really count because I think we were in one of those places where you're supposed to look at big animals from your car. Like you just drive through and they'll be around and sometimes you can like get some feed. I have a pretty distinct memory of doing that at least once. And also all of us in the car sort of being like, these are big and we're in our car and we did this on purpose. There's a great video.
Is that a safari, technically?
I guess.
What
makes a safari?
Yeah, is it just being in a car and around animals?
Is colonialism part of it?
Well, inherently, probably, man.
But I mean, I guess everything I do is partially colonialism.
Yeah, but like, safari specifically... Does it? You think of like in a desert or in like deep in a jungle.
Yeah.
I wonder if.
I do think you might have to be on the the savannah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, like if I go around in my car and I'm looking at like Christmas tree lights and I'm also looking for animals, is that a safari?
Is it? I feel like it's like colonizer behavior that Apple named their bad browser Safari.
Well, maybe. Okay, Jordan Reed sent something in to the chat. Jordan first said that Lil Mas X is surprisingly caked up for a doll.
Yeah, he is.
And Jordan says, you're right, Brooke. It's like being surprised at seeing a pepperoni pizza while you're at Pizza Hut. But seeing a pepperoni pizza floating in a river or something would be unique.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
I do have a really good story before we go off of the large animals that isn't ours, but we saw a video of, or at least I did, where our friend Molly, their girlfriend Brienne, is like fearless. She is to me what I imagine an Amazon is like in real life.
She's so cool.
She's so cool.
They're both so cool.
They're both really cool, but Molly knows. Brienne's cool as shit. And she showed a video of in eastern Kentucky around where they're both from, there's a lot of wild horses. I mean, they're like feral horses. So they've been kind of just released, people bought them or whatever. They're just like packs of dogs out there. And Brienne is just like, oh, so cute. Look, a horse. And there's a video of one sticking its entire head in their car and she's just feeding it an apple and giggling like it's a little kitten or something.
I forgot. Yeah, we should see if we can find that video. I thought we just saw that on like a short or a reel or something.
No, that's a person
crazy.
We know who's just not afraid of wild horses.
Yeah, there's just this whole ass horse head through the window. It was crazy.
She's like a real Disney princess. She's like, this is my jam.
Oh my gosh, that would be, Disney needs to make a movie with Brienne as the character.
Yeah, but they're too cowardly. So what we really need is someone to fund like an Appalachian studio to pop this off.
Yeah, but she paints murals and also feeds horses through car windows. So that feels like Disney protagonist energy. Let's check up on the voicemails. This is from our good friend and someone who is hanging out in the chat with us right now, Jordan Reed.
Bug, Moss, it's Jordan Reed. I'm actually using the voicemail that you all have set up because I felt bad that the audio I was recording on my phone, which I thought sounded better, was just causing a lot of turmoil in the Bug and Mouse household. I did say household, but household. So I will exclusively be using the voicemail from here on out. I just wanted to say I thought it was very funny. And Mason, you said most restaurants or Michelin star restaurants have dumb names. And Brooke said, I think that might just be Spanish, which in and of itself is very funny. But you also said they're called something like Zipzoncious, which is also a great name for a restaurant. There was also the trend, it's slowly dying, but there was a trend like 2012 all the way up to like 2020 probably, where it was hard to discern, are we talking about a restaurant or are we talking about a brand of pillowcases or sheets or comforters, like Nimble and Branch,
Willow
or
Birch,
Stetson and Mary's, or the Fox and the Willow, or you know what I mean?
Well,
Like, just what does that mean? Your restaurant, Dave's Place. Now we're talking.
oh man, there's a place in Paducah.
Cheese House.
Cheese
Great.
House.
Excellent.
We-
Burger Palace.
Put a pin in Dave.
I'm into that.
I'm putting a pin in Dave.
Marcus's Lasagna House. That's also fine.
You almost said.
I guess I just wanted to call
You almost said Marcus's Lasagna Shack.
and say that. So see you later.
So okay.
That giggle at the end was maniacal, Jordan.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna clip that and use that as like a Windows sound or something. So okay, what's your Dave location story?
Oh, there's a place in Paducah called Doe's Eat Place that makes a great steak. And it's like
Doe's?
a steak and spaghetti restaurant.
Is that what that place? We went there with your dad.
Oh, yeah. That's Doe's Eat Place.
Eat Place is one of that is a Jordan Reed name.
That's
for
a
restaurant.
great name for a restaurant. And I will tell you right now, it's like one of the oldest nice restaurants in town. Like, it's expensive. Like, you go there. I mean, it's country style, but like it's a nice restaurant.
Calling your restaurant Eat Place is everything.
I
to
think
me.
that's one of the best restaurant names I've ever seen and then eaten at.
It was also delicious.
It's really good.
We had a place back up in Keene, New Hampshire, that was called Don and Dave's Wings and Ribs.
Hell yeah, dude.
And it was awesome. It was so good. They sold wings and they sold ribs and they had sauce. Oh.
That'd be our friend Ian's new favorite restaurant because he discovered wings about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he went on a trip up to Buffalo, New York and had buffalo wings for the first time. And now Ian's like, I'm kind of a wings guy.
I mean, I think he'd had them before, but never good ones.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, buffalo wings are a bit of a different breed. It's been a long time since I've had them, but they're big and they're crunchy.
I'm putting him on blast, but I don't know. I don't think I really understood that buffalo wings were from Buffalo, New York, or that they were a big deal there.
Yeah, it's their thing, man.
It makes sense.
What? So have you ever been to a Michelin star restaurant? I know we talked about Michelin
No,
restaurants before.
I haven't been to one. My friend Morgan and I are both like, foodies, for lack of a better term. It's like saying we make content. But we really enjoy going to really nice restaurants together.
Imagine your chef is like, I make content.
Yeah, I'm going to start saying that about the bakery where I work.
The chef wants to know if you enjoy his content. Compliments to the chef's content.
That's so ick.
Chef, good content, chef.
Ooh, dislike. Smash that dislike button, unsubscribe.
Yeah, lick the bell.
Yeah, I know Morgan has been to a couple, but I think it's like easier to casually go. I think when you're like in France where there's more of them, it feels, this has changed probably a little bit now, but when I was really just had like jobs and wasn't paying all of my bills, so I had more disposable income and was going to things like really nice restaurants for the vibe and experience, I think that it was just sort of unattainable in my geographical location.
That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if there's a single Michelin star restaurant in New Hampshire.
There aren't, and there's none close to us either. They're mostly in New York and LA. There's some throughout the United States, but the United States is really big, which people might not know. Any listeners not from here might not understand that big, lot of space between stuff.
Many places.
Many places,
Many such places.
Many such state.
Jordan in the chat says, Doe's Eat Place absolutely rips, and I've never been there. You can feel it. That's absolutely right. And also, being New Englanders, Don and Dave hate that you're at the restaurant, but they love the craft.
That's beautiful. I think we should all take a field trip to Doe's Eat Place. Our listener base, which is small, would fill it up. It is one room.
We should do it. It would be delicioso.
As Dora would
my
say.
Good friend, my good friend Dora says.
And funnily enough, full circle, Dora speaks Spanish, a language Mason thinks is made up.
That's not true. Atticus in the chat says United States v. big, many, much places.
Yes, exactly right.
Big, many, much places is everything to me.
I have my eagle thing.
You have an eagle thing. Ooh, okay.
And I have an update on safaris.
Oh, how interesting.
Here's Bug's air quote big idea
Brain boom! You mean brain blast? Right.
of the day.
This isn't my big idea, but speaking of Jimmy Neutron, who speaks of himself, I was writing Are you okay? Don't spit coffee.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just really... Speaking of Jimmy Neutron, who speaks for himself.
Is Jimmy here with us?
The man who needs no introduction.
The man, the myth, the legend.
The Lorax of nerds.
Yes, he is. I think the Lorax is the Lorax of nerds. I am officiating my friend's wedding. And I've been writing my officiant script, so naturally I have some updates about the movie Jimmy Neutron that I learned recently. It came up, don't worry about it. But Jimmy Neutron, I was trying to figure out how to really bring it out there with a lot of pomp and circumstance. For those who don't know, Jimmy Neutron, the movie, preceded the show, and it was nominated for an Academy Award. And it was up during the first year that the Academy Awards did animated movies at all. And it didn't win, but not for its own fault, because it was the most stacked list of 3 things I have ever seen. It was up with Shrek and Monsters, Inc. in 2001.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That's big competition. Those are 2 landmark movies right there. Those are iconic movies. And so is Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
But it's not Shrek caliber, right?
I mean, Shrek won. And the crazy thing about that too, right, is that you could say to people who are working on Shrek that they had gotten Shrek'd, because Shrek was a totally basically abandoned project that nobody thought was going to be good. And so they sent people there to die, basically. They're like, you're fucking pissing me off. Go get Shrek'd.
Yeah. Yeah, Shrek wasn't supposed to happen. Then it did, and it was the best thing ever.
And I want to say was it Chris Farley that was supposed to be Shrek, but then he passed, and so Mike Myers stepped into it, and they had to rewrite it and change it because it had been written for Chris Farley. It's a crazy story. Anyway, I came here to talk about Eagles. I had to open my friend's wedding script to find that. I had to go scroll through it, and I'm looking at all the sweet stuff, and then I'm like, there's the note.
Wait, hold on. So I'm confused. We're talking a news story about Eagles.
Yeah.
But now I'm more interested in the fact that in the vows you're writing for your friend, you have the listing of the movies that were up for the first ever awards for animated films?
No spoilers. You'll have to come to the wedding to see. But they wrote their own vows. I am officiating. I'm writing the ceremony script.
I promise to love you as much as the audience didn't love Jimmy Neutron in comparison with Shrek.
Listen, it's relevant to my personal friendship with my friend. And I put some notes in the script just to make them laugh. I wrote it in Scrivener, so it literally is written like a play. It's all of our names were characters. And I wrote things for all of us to say. And then some of the stage directions are just little secrets for them.
That's so good. That is so funny.
Anyway, Big Bear, Bald Eagles welcome 2 babies to the nest.
Big Bear, Bald Eagles welcome 2 babies to the nest?
That's right. The 2 famed eagles, we all know them, of Big Bear Lake, Jackie and Shadow, welcomed 2 babies to their nest during the last 48 hours. 1 year after another eagle froze to death during a blizzard. Why is that the sentence?
Well, that happes. That's sad. And
that is sad, but there's not even a period between those 2 ideas.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, it is a bit tragic to tie that so close.
I mean, I guess life and death and eternal circle, this is it.
I feel like nature places and nature in general is always trying to whiplash you between sweet, heartfelt and the grim reality of death.
Yeah, I mean, listen to the description of this. The second of 2 chicks finally broke free from its egg at 8:30 a.m. cam time, nearly 12 hours after the first chick escaped its egg after roughly 36 hours of work cracking the shell.
They really turned this beautiful moment of these beautiful little baby eagles hatching into
127 hours.
120. Yeah, exactly. trapped in a shell with nothing but a beak.
Dude.
First moments of life.
Eagles look so fake.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
do.
move my screen for you to see it because my camera is on it, but these eagles don't look real at all.
No, they don't. Eagles, they look like toys. We haven't set up a way to show our screens. Otherwise, I could share that visual with you. But it's just a picture of some eagles.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, freshly hatched baby eagle chicks look like hairy ball sacks. So
Yeah.
I could change it. I could show you, but that's what they look like.
We'll get demonetized.
Yeah.
That's cool. Love me some eagles. They're endangered, right? That's like a whole
yeah,
thing.
I think so.
Because those are bald eagles.
I mean, Jordan would know. They released one at a concert or whatever.
Yeah, Jordan, you're like an eagle guy. 848 moss bug. What do you think? What do you think?
What's the status of eagles?
Tell me some stuff about eagles. We got 4 minutes left in the show.
That's crazy.
It is 7:27 on April 8th, 2026. My computer is also telling me that my hard drive will become full. If we continue this for 2 hours and 7 minutes, which is a lot less time than I thought it would take to fill my hard drive.
Yeah.
So I think something's maybe wrong.
You probably just have to move something. Are you recording to your C drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably got. Listen, y'all. In the wake of me losing my job and us trying to slowly work towards this being a thing that we make like our living. It has been a hectic chase through all these tech issues.
We also desperately need like space. That probably going to be a minute before we can get it because Mason lost his job, and also they're expensive now.
Yeah. Let's check in on the chat one more time, and then let's talk about the stream that we have planned.
Okay.
So this 2 things came in from Jordan Reed. Jordan said, trapped, wet, and very stupid. These 2 baby eagles struggled to see the sun for the first time, something they're programmed to do.
I have been trapped, wet, and very stupid every time I've been in a bathing suit in a public place.
Trapped, wet, and very stupid. That is everything. And then Jordan also said that Eagle concert is coming up on Friday. So speaking
Another
of the Devil
Eagle
Bug,
concert?
Eagle Round 2.
Is that going to be in like the DC area?
I like the idea that this whole thing, like this is just come to the Eagle show. There's going to be some trumpets and also probably an eagle. So with 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the show, we have a washing machine in this apartment. We have a big
brag.
We have a washing machine that has a storied history.
Dude.
We got this junk ass washing machine for too much money.
Yeah, I'm mad about the amount of money that we paid, and it's not a lot of money, but we could have gotten a way better junk ass washing machine.
This thing was so bad. It was filthy. It not only didn't work and like spilled water everywhere. We opened it up just to be like, oh, let's see if we can just like quickly fix it. I'm sure it's not a big deal. We open it up. The entire inside is caked with like 3 inches of brown oh no sauce.
It was in a way you couldn't see it from the inside. It was like we were actually sold a car by Matilda's dad in the movie Matilda.
Yes.
Like it felt intentional because the mud, it was like clearly somebody's fucking stable washing machine. They used to watch horse blankets or like
shoes.
Shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Launder shit.
It was like a washing machine used exclusively for muck boots or something. So we had to disassemble the entire thing.
Yes, we did.
We took the drum out. We had to get a special tool for that. We had to like rebuild the mechanical parts and clear out just a bunch of gross like sticks and leaves and mud mixed with like broken shit. It was a nightmare.
We had to wash the drum in our bathtub.
Yeah, we did. We took apart this thing and it covered the entire apartment as we had to like strip it down to the fucking studs. And when we did that, we discovered that it had some missing springs and some really busted springs, but we didn't have any replacement parts. Mm-hmm. And
we were over it, kids. We were
over it because we just needed to wash our fucking clothes, especially after doing that.
Yeah.
So we're long story short, we just put it back together. The Dookie washer. Jordan says, "Careful, that's the Dookie washer." Atticus says, "Not the Dookie washer." We put it back together with the busted springs. We've been using a weighted blanket to hold it down, but it's tearing itself apart. Bug ordered some springs. We're going to do a little live stream party of us taking that thing apart again and replacing the springs. So stay in touch because we'll be doing that probably sometime this week, whenever they arrive.
Yeah, we're waiting on them. Whirlpool, get at me.
Yeah, we'll live stream fixing our washing machine. Thank you for joining us on the Bug and Moss Morning Telephone Show. It is 7:31. We'll be back tomorrow. I love you, Bug.
I love you, Moss.
This is Monagog.